What's going on? Hope you're doing good. Here's the latest update in what's happened to us ever since we lost access from an administrator point of view to our Facebook page. So, my personal account, Arjun's personal account, we were both the administrators on our Facebook page. Our accounts were deleted, which means we had no admin access. Luckily, we had some editor access through another person's account to our Facebook page that has 5.3 million people on it called Collective Evolution. Now, what eventually happened as of yesterday is sometime mid afternoon, we lost that access for that editor. So now we essentially have absolutely no access to our Facebook page. This is something that essentially Facebook has done through a series of moves that we're calling kind of like the ultimate shadow ban. Now, why we call it this is essentially because the page is still there, but it's like behind a piece of glass that we have no password for. It's bulletproof. We can't get through it. There's no way to access it. So the page is literally sitting there. You'll notice we haven't posted on it. We can't post on it. For all we know at this point, it's literally 11 years of work that's now just going to sit there and do nothing. So what does that mean? This has just been one move, impactful move, I guess you could say, in a string ever since 2016 of censorship and demonetization tactics against our work here at Collective Evolution. And it's all really just been crescendoing to this moment. We've been shadow banned on YouTube to some extent. It's taken us a lot of work just to try and get a little bit of momentum going back there. But even still, with over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, it's very difficult to get any meaningful traction. And so what we started to do over the course of time was pivot and put our attention into creating our own platform. This started back in 2018 when we launched CETV near the end of 2018. We basically created something that we could control. There wasn't going to be someone that was going to say, no, you can't do this. No, you can't say this. We're going to take this video down. We haven't built this platform on complete custom software. It is way too expensive for us to build that kind of infrastructure at this point. We have to do what we can do. So we're using a white label product, but they're independent. They're not controlled by big tech. So we have a strong feeling that, we're not going to really get removed or banned from that, at least anytime soon. So our goal here now is to essentially be able to do what we know works, which is continue building CTV. CTV is our ticket essentially to being able to continue doing the journalistic work that we do here under the mission that we do with what we're trying to do here at Collective Evolution, which is ultimately continue helping people make sense of the world in these incredibly confusing times, but also bring a level of personal transformation into the mix, because it is with the personal transformation, the inner change within ourselves, that we're actually going to be able to change this world. So our goal here with this crowdfund is essentially to start generating enough sort of resource that we can start pushing our focus and attention into building more content on CTV, and as well as sustaining the business through proper new user acquisition and so forth. Everything that happens in alternative media is a business. That's simply the way it goes. How people choose to run that business is entirely what makes the biggest difference as to how things stay integral or don't stay integral. We like to feel that over the last 11 years, we've stayed as integral as we possibly can. And, I think that's part of the reason why we're still here, because it shows, in what we do. A lot of our audience can connect with the fact that we've not, kind of gone in places we probably shouldn't have. And we've kind of kept our honesty as much as we possibly could. Well, I mean, really, we've been so super transparent at this point. Everything that, we've gone through, we've pretty much put out there in one way, shape, or form. And you can see all of that below. There's a few videos down below that are going to showcase all the different things we've gone through, the different challenges with censorship. We show the evidence, we show the data, we show the screenshots. So it's all there for you to see. We're essentially looking for community support here so that we can continue doing this work in a way that's meaningful by expanding our current ticket, our current, platform that is actually working, that is the closest thing to sustaining us. If we can have that independently controlled platform become sustainable, then our future will be solid and set. And a lot of this is going to come down to you. So if you resonate with the work that we do, you want to support us, by all means, head on over to the I guess it's the right side of this page. You'll be able to see how you can donate to this campaign to help us get this moving forward. We're going to update you as we go. And Yeah, I mean, it's a crazy time. We're in a time where, freedom of speech doesn't really mean a whole lot these days. And we're going to have to do a lot of things grassroots. This is not going to happen at the political level. This is going to come down to people at grassroots level, organizing, having real, meaningful conversations, exploring ideas, and coming up with solutions. And that's our entire focus here at Collective Evolution. So thanks so much for all the support over all these years and for supporting us here in this time of, I guess, even more challenge. But much love, and I'm sure we're going to keep this thing going.